Welcome everyone, Dr. Thor here. Here's an update on the Atlantis radionic machine that we set many months ago. I recently just took this down in terms of taking it, quote, stopping the procedure. So it's been going for several months now with absolutely zero results. This is the machine that was offered by the now defunct Radionic Association of Canada. That has been selling this for many, many years. They are out of business, have been for several years now. Their website is still up. But they are not selling any more of this junk. Now, that organization, which I'm going to do a separate report on, because I'd like to cover everybody. I mean, I am the authority in the industry. I'm the person who knows what's going on, involved in this for over 35 years as a researcher, selling products, engineering them, etc. And I've written over 35 books, and I will be coming out with a whole new line of books based on scalar energetics or force energy physics. Now, this was the unit that you basically put their energy block inside here, and this had to be filled with water up to almost the brim, which I did do. Here is the unit that went inside this round spot here. I believe this is, people have told me this is a chip bowl for parties where you put your chips, I guess will go around here, and you put the dip in here. Chips around here, dip in there. Or this is some sort of thing. I've seen molds like this in home stores. But what they did was put together, and let's shift it over here. This is the main active ingredient, even though they said it's very important to make sure you fill that with water to create an insulating area that makes the projection of the energy stronger. So they claim that was very important, and you don't want to handle things, etc., etc. All that kind of stuff that is pretty much complete nonsense. Now, what they did is this is and I'm glad it broke here. We can look at it a little more. This smells like fiberglass, so I'm assuming that's what it is. It's got what appears to be selenite in here. A cut of selenite, which I'm assuming they've somehow programmed. And there is what appears to be powder in this that they put together. So this is, of course, when it was popular to use different types of powder to create different energies, a complete technology that is worthless, that does nothing, powdering something in general, and then using it as some sort of, quote, orgone drawing material is nonsense. Orgone is nonsense. It's never done anything. Wilhelm Reich himself stated that he was unable really to do much of anything with it, and he was trying to figure it out at the time of his death. But of course, people have been brainwashed by those people who have pushed orgone and orgonite, those very nefarious and criminal people involved with that area. So there's a crystal in here. I don't know if they somehow program this. I mean, they have the weirdest equipment ever produced in radionics. And I will be showing their site and putting it on camera and everything else as I go there on the internet, and then we can look through it in the future. But this is the whole idea to it. So it appears that there was some sort of powder around this, or they programmed something, but needless to say, it didn't work. Now, what we put in there were a series of things. I had a special, this is specially custom made by the Malcolm Ray organization, which is a particular energetic form to clear out livers. That particular chemical there at the top is supposed to be very potent for that, and was used by famous healers. I added to this even my own disc that would create energy as well. Now, the problem is discs If you're not using them in a spinner, if you're not using them with a machine, don't pack the same punch. But this was supposed to be the amplifier. They have made outrageous claims that their unit cured them. I'm assuming they're dead now. And of course, they've been around for a long time, but I'm sure their technology didn't help them like it didn't help Christopher Hill's, Albert Abrams, Rooster or anybody else. The problem is that we have to be careful believing the fantasy because we want to have something that works even though it doesn't. Also, I used a Polaroid. So the whole idea is that we covered absolutely everything here. So we used the famous Malcolm Ray made by his company in his style. He didn't make it himself. He's been dead for many years. We then used a energy disk, and of course, as a actual target, which is nothing better, a Polaroid picture. But to add the cherry on top, I also used a homeopathic liver cure or liver detoxer. This is a famous formula that homeopathics use, made by a professional company who is known for this. And put it on top of everything. So this was stacked just like this all together. It was then put in the unit. And we'll do that right now. It was put in the unit like this, and the water was filled up to almost the top. And this was done for many months. The water was kept up so that it would do that. As I said, nobody's ever done that in the history of radionics. It seems pretty primitive to me. If you want to clear energies and protect it, using a 7.8 frequency unit that you could plop right in here would suffice. But that was it. We followed their instructions. And, when somebody makes something and they tell you to do something so their equipment works, you do it. We did it. It failed. And everything I've ever used from this company, who has always put out very primitive stuff, I remember getting rates from them where it was like for particular types of homeopathy and other formulas. And what they would do is they would actually get a brochure from a homeopathy company, and then they would write the rate right over the name. This is the kind of stuff they did instead of going out and processing everything else. But being old people, they probably didn't know how to process things properly. But that's how crude they were. You could always typewrite this stuff, and I spent many hours trying to do that with so many things in the olden days. But they always had the bottom of the barrel, and their instruments they're comically weird and bad. And once you see them, as I go to that site and post that in the next few weeks, you'll be able to actually see that. They claim to have all sorts of stuff and all these armor, but they were working in the delusional reality again, thinking that all of this stuff works, and working with, I don't know how many, once you try and test these people and you try and find out what they can do and everything else, they all horribly fail. And it's sad, but that's the nature of this. And what we have to do is not necessarily take that as the end-all and be-all to the technology. We have to figure out ways to improve it and make it work. People that sell stuff don't do that. And homeopathy is notoriously bad, low energy in this day and age, and the entire homeopathic industry really is a fraud and been destroyed because the people in it have no idea what they're doing. Homeopathy is still extremely popular around the world because it's so safe, it's so placebo affected, so there still is a big following for it. And I'm coming up with a whole new homeopathy that shows you how to empower these things and make them very strong. Because the concepts behind homeopathy are very good. The science behind it makes a lot of sense and fits right into that. So we're coming up with electric homeopathy units in the near future using our very advanced technology to take these energies at a very strong vibrational level and make them even stronger and make sure that they actually make change. The big thing in life is, does it create change? And most things, while they may be positive, meaning the energy is not negative, are they powerful enough to make change? And very few technologies can do that. And you're not going to get anybody proving anything. People are ripping you off left and right, some even selling you poisons like organite, which is a poison developed by a Satanist who died young, like all these other people that make claims. So this is the kind of stuff you have to be careful out there, people. We just had another person die from the use of a radionic machine built by Bill Jenkins out there as well. So the whole idea is people don't understand the dangers of using radionic type tools as well. Not only do they tend to be very ineffective, but they also have a feedback effect, which if you're trying to treat people with illnesses, it will come back on you. We're going to be doing another video on that very soon. We're going to show you the actual tool that was used that I believe assisted in the death of the radionic practitioner, Tom Palladino. After his death, I carefully looked through what he had posted online, the machine he was using. I got the exact same machine from Bill Jenkins that I have shown online in detail, which is a big piece of garbage. And of course, Bill Jenkins is pretty much of course, I'm not a psychiatrist, but I would, in my personal opinion, this guy is a deranged madman who likes to do like all these con artists do. Praise, I'm a Christian, I love Jesus, I'm living in poverty, send me your money. This is the kind of stuff you get from that failure and the crap machines that he built. And we'll be going through that again because I have his board still. I threw away his cabinets and other things. I never used his particular copy of a radionic machine for anything except research. But we'll show that again, even though we have lots of it posted online if you want in-depth looks. But we'll go over it again. This is the machine that Tom Palladino was using for over 10 years illegally doing medical treatments on people that ended up assisting, if not directly causing, his death by the dreaded radionic feedback effect that nobody knows about because they're untrained and unprofessional. And you buy garbage from people that have no idea what they're doing, like all the other radionic practitioners, like Kelly, whose wife died of cancer and he begged for money, yet he claims his little units work. Like Don Paris, whose #1 student of the SE5 died of cancer. You are dealing with people that are shady individuals that have no credibility, that do not train themselves, that do not know anything, and are charging you outrageous amounts of money for garbage that they call a machine. Look at my reports on and the internal look at the SE5 to understand what a piece of crap that is. What an engineering nightmare. Only a kindergarten stooge would put that together. So the whole idea is we have to understand all these things, and it's always buyer beware. But if you're going to use these things to balance your energy fields, you have to have a problem. You have to be very careful. If you're going to use this on hundreds of people, as Tom Palladino did for many years, you're looking for trouble. He didn't clear himself out. He didn't really know anything. Looking at his stuff he had online, he's another comical guy that never trained himself properly, never looked to find out to take courses and to contact people who really knew what was going on, because he was another one of those slovenly little on your knees, open your mouth, bend over little coward Christians who did nothing but lap at the bottom of everybody in authority and keeping all the bad, evil people in business. That's what they do. And that's what every industry does. Wake up, people. But you got to be careful when using junk technology from everybody out there other than myself, because I'm the only person that makes anything of value. Plain and simple. Until next time.